We're back again, and we've got a deck box. This is from a brand that we've actually taken a look at before. I'll put the name on the screen because, again, it's one of those really strange sort of Chinese brands called, I believe it's Astrallgn. Astrallgn, I think that's how it's pronounced. I have no clue, to be honest. I'll put it on the screen, and obviously it's going to be in the title. But this is a side-loading deck box. This one right now, at the time of filming, is going for about $14. And I believe it has a 5% discount or 5% coupon that you can put on top of that. So basically $14 minus 5%. So we're going to take a look at it. We're going to see if it's any good. And we're going to see if it's worth your money. As with all of my products, or pretty much, I would say 99.9% of the products that I review here, this one was sent over for free in exchange for a review. So, ooh, look at that thing. That thing's a bit fancy. All right. Okay, let's take a look at this. Okay, look at that design. This is a very interesting design. Looks pretty neat. Okay, and the PU leather actually feels pretty nice. Not bad. Let's take a quick look at our stitching here. What do we got here? What is this? Oh, it's got a little bit of blemish there. Look at that. Not sure how clear you can come out, but that's a little blemish right there. Like it got knocked around or something. That's unfortunate. Yeah, that may have happened during shipping, so that doesn't necessarily reflect on the product itself. You know, this little stuff like this sometimes happens. So yeah, I'm not going to count off for that because obviously the manufacturer has no say in how something gets shipped to the consumer once it's purchased. So we'll forgive that little nick there and say that it was probably from shipping. Let's see, stitching there looks good. Good there. Good there. On the side, got a double stitch there, but that's to secure it. That's perfectly fine. Right there as well. Not bad. Okay. So pretty good. Let's take a look at these magnets. They are... I would say these magnets are average. Okay. So not great, but not complete junk either. So these are actually pretty average. Not bad. Okay. So let's open her up here. And this does fold all the way out, as you can see. Oh, wow. Okay, so we do get some dividers here. We'll take a look at these here in a minute. But there you'll get a good look on the inside of the box, the inner flap there. Let me check the stitching here as well. That looks good. Let me check the stitching on the back. Looks pretty good there as well. Let's check for any kind of glue. We do have a little bit of excess glue right here. You can actually see there's a little bit of a bump there. So tiny bit of excess glue there. That looks okay. I've got a little spot in there. I'm not sure how clear that comes out on camera, but a little spot right there. It looks like maybe a tiny bit of glue at some point was stuck there, but it was taken out. So overall, it's not bad. Quality control pretty good on the product so far. Okay, so not bad. Let me open it up here. And oh, wow, that is actually very surprising. Usually with a lot of boxes like this that kind of fold out all the way where you've got this kind of big flap here on the end, usually you get some wrinkling here on the back. But look at that. There is virtually no wrinkling. There is a tiny bit, but it is so minimal. That's actually impressive. Wow, okay, so they did a good job on this flap here. That looks really, really good. Do I have another deck box? Yeah, I have another deck box here to kind of give you an example of what I'm talking about. This deck box, which I reviewed just a couple videos ago, take a look at what happens here. This one folds all the way out too, as you can see. But as you can see there, there's some wrinkling there in the material. I'm not sure how clear that comes out. There it goes. You can see the reflection of it right here and right here. It kind of wrinkles up, so it looks like it's almost sort of bubbling up there. You see that? That's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of wrinkling that I mean. This one does not have that problem at all. So definitely a better craftsmanship here. Very, very nice. Okay, so it looks from the looks of it here, it looks like this one is a standard 100 card deck box. Let's grab our 60 card deck box, and I finally did it, guys. I sleeved up a 100 card commander size deck, which we're going to go ahead and put in here as well. So we'll get to test both of these. So if you're just playing Pokemon, here's our standard 60 card deck. Again, all regular sleeves. These are not double sleeved. Let's slide them in here. So if you're just doing a Pokemon deck, you absolutely have plenty of room, as you can see there. Plenty of room if you're just playing Pokemon. Works just fine. Let's go ahead and put this back over here in our old school Ultra Pro deck box. Gosh, I've had this thing for like 20 years. It's kind of insane how long that deck box has lasted. And then, here we are. We've got our Commander size deck. Now, this is not an actual Commander deck. All I did was I took 100 cards that I had and just sleeved them all up. But it is 100 cards. As you can see, a lot of... Yeah, I really do have literally like dozens and dozens of Tireless Hauler. But anyways, yeah, this is a 100 card deck. Just sitting right here. So we're going to put the whole thing in here. And we're going to see how much space we got. Gosh, I really hate handling these Commander decks. They're kind of bulky to me. I'm so used to the 40 and 60 card decks from Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon. As you can see, it does go in there just fine. And you do have a bit of wiggle room, so that's good. That's what you want. So this definitely does hold at least 100 cards. Got a little bit of extra spacing right there. I would say that's good for at least another 15 cards, maybe 20, if you kind of want to just really shove them in there. So that's actually pretty good. In fact, I'll tell you what, let's do this. Let's grab some cards here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And I'm going to do a few more. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So an extra 15 cards. Will it fit? We kind of get a good angle here. Okay, so with 15 extra cards, that actually is a pretty tight fit. It's very, very snug. It still has a tiny bit of wiggle room, but it's a very tight fit. Can I get the extra 5 cards in here without feeling like I'm going to destroy my cards? Ooh, that doesn't feel too good. Yeah, I don't want to force it. I don't want to ruin my cards. Yeah, I mean, I guess if you really wanted to, you could stuff 120 in there. But I would say the most you probably want to do is 115. Because that right there, that's a very snug fit. And I know it moves a little bit here, so you think, oh, you can force it, you can force it. I don't like forcing my cards. Especially if you're running decks that have a few cards in there that are $10, $20, $30, $50 plus. Really don't want to do that. So that's up to you if you want to do it. But it does fit 115. So you do have that. So let me go ahead and pull these back out here. Put our cards away. But yeah, looks like it does hit 115 just fine. So that is a good sign. Let's grab our Commander deck. Commander. This is not real Commander deck. Let's take a look at these little inserts here, these dividers. Actually pretty nice. These are fairly thick, quite flexible. They're definitely thicker than some of the thinner ones that I've seen. I wish I don't have my caliper around here. I need to start doing that. Start getting my caliper, my digital caliper, and start measuring the thickness of some of these for you guys. But yeah, these are actually pretty good. Pretty rigid, but still have that flex to them. So I would say these get a pass as well. Now, the deck box itself, should you buy this? I would say, yeah. I actually like this deck box. I like the design. The art's really nice. It's very attractive. The colors really kind of pop out to you. You've got the inside blue here. Just overall, it's just a very attractive deck box. It really is. One thing I did notice, though, is the coloring on this side right here and the coloring on the inside there. You may see it's a slightly different shade of blue. This is lighter than this, so maybe there's some coloring issues going on there. Maybe they got another roll, I guess, of this PU leather and used it to build this deck box, and so you've got 2 slightly different colors. They're still pretty close, though, and in most cases, you're going to have your deck box closed, so if you don't really care what the back looks like, then you're probably going to be fine. I would say this deck box, there's nothing wrong with it. It's perfectly good. It's attractive. It's lightweight. It can hold 115 cards. I'm going to say this gets a pass for me. I don't see any reason to really take any stars off at all here. It definitely meets expectations, even exceeds them in some cases, such as the build quality. This is actually a really good deck box. So again, weird brand name, Astrallgn. something like that. At time of filming, this is about $14, and there is a little 5% coupon there that you can clip. I'll leave an affiliate link down in the description, so you can click on that, and that'll take you right over to the page. And full disclosure, I do get a kickback anytime you do purchase something through those links, which I really appreciate. So, yeah, but this gets a pass for me. Thanks for checking out the video, guys. I really appreciate it. Like, subscribe, share, all the other good YouTuber stuff. I have a BCW video coming out here in a little while. Keep an eye out for that. It's a much bigger product. I'll just say that. So yeah, thanks for checking out the video, guys. We'll see you next time.